All right, so game sixes for the ALCS and NLCS have ended, and both series ended on game six. So, along with the games being over, we have our World Series matchups set, and it'll be the Atlanta Braves and the Houston Astros, which should be interesting. I mean, I did not expect the Braves to get here. The Astros are a good team. I personally wanted Boston to win in the ALCS because everyone knows that I'm not too fond of the Astros. I think I have stressed that enough. But yeah, the Braves didn't expect them to beat the Dodgers. 4-2 was the series breakdown for both series as they both went to 6 games. But yeah, let's get into the Astros Red Sox game 6. The Red Sox offense, really all the games they lost, their offense was just dead. They scored no runs in this game. And they had Nathan Eovaldi on the mound, who typically was pretty good for them all throughout the playoffs. But yeah, Yordan Alvarez, who actually got ALCS MVP, got an RBI, deep RBI double into right field. It was actually hit off the glove, and that made it 1-0 Stros in the bottom of the first. There wouldn't be a lot of scoring in this game until the later innings in this game, and I mean, obviously the Red Sox bullpen is not known to be super good. But anyways, Alvarez scored later on with Kyle Tucker at the plate on kind of a weird double play that was hit. And so Alvarez scored again. That's kind of what happened. And then the final runs came off a Kyle Tucker 3-run homer, which really just put the nail in the coffin for Houston. They clinched the World Series on a fly out to left field by Xander Bogaerts, with Presley getting the save. So the Astros are back in the World Series for the first time since 2019, and obviously they haven't won it in 4 years, which we all know that notorious World Series 2017. Speaking of the Dodgers, so they lose 4-2 in the game. They lose 4-2 in the series as well to Atlanta. Atlanta, like I said, didn't expect them to get here. They've been a really interesting team to watch, facing a lot of injuries, facing a lot of adversity. This is their first time in the World Series since 1999, so they've had a little bit of a drought. They've made it with a victory in Game 6. They had Ian Anderson on the mound versus Walker Buehler for Los Angeles. Austin Riley put the Braves on the board in the bottom of the first inning with a ground rule RBI double to left field. And so that set the tone for them. Cody Bellinger, however, who's been pretty good as of late, hit one right into the outfield and left field, which tied the game up at 1, so it was 1-1. Eddie Rosario, however, for Atlanta, got a 3-run line drive homer to right field, and that really changed the tone of this game. I mean, you have a tie game, Walker Buehler on the mound, and a 3-run homer just changes so much. He's been great, in this NLCS. He has 14 hits in a single postseason series, and that's an MLB record, beating Marco Scutaro in the 2012 NLCS of the Giants. So that's interesting. Both pitchers only went for 4 innings. Buehler, not too good. Didn't expect that really from him. But the Dodgers did get on the board in the 7th with an A.J. Pollock RBI double down the left field line. Barely fair. But the Braves really wouldn't have to worry about that, as they would clinch the World Series in the top of the 9th inning on a ground ball to third base. It was a really good play. And I'm pulling for the Braves. I think chop on is the saying I'm going to be saying a lot, because the Braves, they are a scrappy team. It's funny because, you look at the standings, right? And the Braves and the A's were only 2 games apart of each other. The Braves had 2 more wins than the A's. That just goes to show what the National League is like. So who knows if they'll be able to take on the Astros, who obviously are better in terms of their record. But, really anything can happen in the World Series, I feel like, in such a, on-the-spot setting. So anyways, guys, that'll do it. Braves, Astros World Series will start pretty soon, and that's our matchup. So anyways, guys, let me know your thoughts. I'll see you guys later, and yeah, peace out.